Hello, beautiful, and welcome to this yoga flow to balance the Vata dosha type. We will be grounding, soothing, calming, and bringing more earthy, fluid energy into the body, mind, emotions, and energy field. Landing here in Child's Pose Balasana, feeling the earth steady and strong underneath you. Begin to breathe deeply, slowly, and evenly in and out the nose. Maintain this deep, slow breath throughout your practice. On every inhalation, expand your belly with your breath. Every exhalation, lift the pelvic floor, pull your belly button in towards the spine and up. Inhale, rise up to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Inhale, look forward, glide the shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down towards your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pressing the mat away, rounding the spine. Few more times here, your own breath, your own rhythm. Curl your toes under. Shift the hips back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread the fingers wide, lengthen along the spine. Imagine somebody is pulling your hips up and back. You're experiencing a little bit more space along the entire line of your spine. One more deep breath in here, feeling the earth beneath your hands and feet, feeling connected and rooted. Inhale forward to plank, lower in one long line all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, Bhujangasana. Exhale, slowly lower. Elbows close to your side body, lift up. Exhale, slowly release. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the breastbone, the chest up. Exhale, lower. Press the mat away, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, step the feet to the hands. And exhale, folding forward here in Uttanasana. Grabbing onto opposite elbows. You can stay here or micro bend the knees and begin to sway from left to right. Bring your weight more forward into the balls of the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart, sit down deep, Utkatasana. Inhale, find length by stretching your right arm forward and bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee, revolving open. Keeping your knees pressed together and in line with one another. Sit back a little bit deeper, revolving the heart and the gaze up to the sky. On your next exhalation, release the pose. Grab onto opposite elbows or grab onto your big toes, lengthen the spine, and then fold, bringing the weight once again into the balls of your feet. Now feel a current of energy traveling up the back of your legs, waterfalling down over your spine towards the floor. Healing, grounding, soothing energy flowing up the back of the legs and flowing down over the spine, over your head. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands up to the thighs. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deep. Sit deep, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Lengthen your left arm forward. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another, pressing your hands at your heart. Revolve your heart and gaze up. Feeling the aliveness in the tips of your toes and your fingertips. Fold forward, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Bend the knees and re-straighten the legs. Really grounding down into the feet by pressing the feet in opposite directions to the sides of the mat, squeezing your inner thighs together as if they're hugging a block placed between your thighs. One more deep breath here in this lovely forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine once more, and exhale, fingertips to the mat, ground your hands, step back to plank. Shift forward on your toes, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana, exhale, lower. Engage your thighs so much your kneecaps lift here. Last time, open the heart, roll the shoulders back, exhale, release. Press the mat away, seat to heels, Balasana. On your next inhalation, come to hands and knees. Bring your forearms parallel to one another in the sides of the mat, the elbows directly under the shoulders, curl the toes under, and extend the legs. Press actively back through the shoulders, pressing the forearms strongly into the mat. Perhaps you want to walk your toes a little closer. Feeling the earth, the ground underneath your forearms. Feeling the connection to the earth, feeling grounded and strong here. One more deep breath in. Long exhalation. Lowering the knees down. Balasana. Bringing the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Bring your hands up to the thigh or your hands up onto your heart. Close your eyes. Engage your inner thighs, pulling them together. Feeling the strength in your foundation by wrapping muscle to bone. Squeezing the hips towards one another, engaging the low abs, lifting up through the crown of the head. On your inhalation, sweep the right arm forward, bring it to the outside of the left knee, hands to the heart, revolve your heart and your gaze up. This entire practice, we will be staying very close to the earth to calm and soothe, to feel grounded and serene. Bring your hands to frame the front foot, allow the hips to soften, and then extend the front leg. Keep a micro bend in the knee as you fold forward. Ardha Hanumanasana. Bring your attention back into the body, to the soles of the feet. Reground into the front foot. You can either bring your hands back up to the thigh or take the stretch deeper by bringing your hands to the inside of the left foot, or reach your left arm underneath the left thigh, your left hand to the outside of the left foot, and press your left arm against the left calf, opening the hip here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Allow your body to soften with each exhalation. Bring your left hand back, extend the left leg long, extend the spine, and exhale, fold, micro bend in the left knee. Each of these forward folds are very soothing to the nervous system. Attach your mind to your breath and bring yourself into your body. Stay here or reach back with the left hand for the inside of the right foot, bringing your seat to your heel. Then glide forward any amount. You might stay up on the fingertips or your hands up on a block or glide all the way down onto your forearm. This is a very intense stretch, so wherever you are is beautiful. On your next exhalation, release the foot if you have hold of it. Come up on the fingertips. Bring your hands up to the left thigh or sweep the arms all the way up overhead. Engage the low abs, lift up out of the low back, and then soften your ribs in. Inhale, ground your hands. Step the left knee back to meet the right. Bring your hips directly over your knees. Press into the palms of the hands as you lower your forehead down onto a block, a book, or all the way down to the mat. Actively press into those palms of the hands so that you can wrap your ribs in, maintaining a long spine in this anahata pose. Inhale, walk the hands back in, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Make sure your fingers are spread wide, that your shoulders are wide. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, knit your ribs in, engage your low abs, and engage your thighs to release the backs of your legs a little bit more here. Lower your knees down and step your right foot forward. Allow the hips to soften and then bring your hands up to the thigh. You can stay here, or you can bring your hands back up to the heart like we did on the other side. Close your eyes, feeling into the tips of your toes, the soles of the feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hamstrings, back side of the body, the bum, sacrum, low back, middle back, shoulder blades, neck, and the top of the head. Release your hands down to frame your foot. Inhale, lengthen the left arm forward, extend the spine, hands to heart, twisting open to the right. Elbows on the outside of the right knee. Squeezing the inner thighs toward one another to lengthen out of the low back. Release your fingertips to the floor. Allow the hips to soften and then extend the right leg. Keep a micro bend in the knee. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale to fold. On every inhalation, the belly expands, the side waist expands, the heart lifts. Every exhalation, root lock, navel lock. Lift the pelvic floor, pull the belly up and in. Reground into the front foot. Bring your hands up either onto the thigh to the inside of the foot, or reach your right arm underneath the right thigh. Bring your right hand to the outside of the right foot and push your right arm against the calf, opening the right hip. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Allow your body to soften a little bit more with each exhalation. Inhale, release the arm. Bring both fingertips to frame the foot. Lengthen the spine and fold forward any amount. It's totally okay to have books or blocks either side your hands here. Make sure you're not locking that right knee. Very lovingly opening up the hamstring. Reground into the front foot, bending the right knee. You can stretch with your right arm back for the foot or grab the inside of the foot, bring your seat to your heel. Might take a couple times. Make sure it's comfortable and that you're not injuring your left knee. Stay up or bring your forearm all the way down to the mat. This is a very intense stretch, so if you just want to be reaching back with your right arm towards the foot, that's enough of an opener. Wherever you are, expanding the lungs on each inhalation in 360 degrees, making your exhalations as long and smooth as you can. Releasing the foot, bringing the hands up to the thigh. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Option is to stay here. If you want to go deeper, allow the hips to soften. Pull the low abs in. Bend deeper into the front knee. Reground your hands, bring your right knee back. Bringing your elbows directly underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel to one another in the mat. You can stay down on your knees for forearm plank or curl your toes under. Lift up. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Tilt your hip points towards your chest. Lengthening the spine, pulling the belly up and in. On your next exhalation, release all the way down onto your belly. Lower your forehead down to the tops of your hands. Reconnect with your deep, slow Ujjayi breath. It sounds like the waves of the ocean. You're constricting the back of your throat. On each exhalation, it sounds like you're making a ha sound, but then you close your mouth. You're breathing just in and out your nose. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs. Exhale, swim the arms back. Shalabhasana. Your legs are no wider than your hips. And on every exhalation, you're swimming up a little higher. Every inhalation, extend out the toes and fingers. Finding strength in the low back. Building strength in the low back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your fist to your heels. Lift, lift, lift. One more deep breath in. And on your exhalation, see what you can soften. Jaw, forehead, neck. Slowly releasing the pose, press the mat away. Walking your knees carefully in, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread the fingers wide, actively press out of the arms to find even more space in the spine. Inhale, lift the left leg up, and then bring your left knee in between your hands. for Ekapada Raja Kapatanasana. Make sure the hips are square, that you're pressing the top of the foot into the mat so to protect the knee joint. We're going to stay here for a few minutes in this pose, so make it comfortable for you. Roll up a blanket, bring it underneath your hip so that your hips can be square. Release your forearms down onto a block if all the way down to the floor is too far. Make sure you can land and feel grounded and supported. Totally let go in this position. On your next inhalation, slowly, like you're moving through warm water, rise up. Curl the back toes under. Make sure that your hips are square to one another. And then step back, pedaling out the feet, bending one knee and the other. Settling into stillness here. Inhale, lift the left leg up, and then bend the knee, opening up, stacking your left hip over the right hip, pressing more into the left hand, getting even more of a stretch for the hip area. In your next exhalation, slowly start to revolve the knee around and then straighten the leg straight up. So revolve the knee around, extend, and release the foot down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee in between your hands. Square your hips. Now is your opportunity to fix your blanket comfortably underneath you so that the hips can remain square. And lowering down onto your forearms or onto a block or your forehead all the way down to the mat. Resting here for a few minutes, attaching your mind to your deep, slow inhalations, your long, smooth exhalations. On your next inhalation, slowly rise up. Curl your back toes under, step your back foot and your right foot a little closer, hip width. And then when you're ready, lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, stacking your right hip over your left hip, opening the right hip a little bit more. Press more into the right hand. Begin to circle the knee around, extend it out straight. Circle around, extend it out straight. Inhale, circle the knee. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, round. Exhale, straighten and release. Stepping the feet to the hands. Sit down on your heels. We'll keep our balance pose really close to the earth today. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Your knees are together. Lengthen your tailbone down. You may want to practice closing your eyes here. And stay in this posture. Then straighten the legs. Bend the left knee, the right leg is straight. Sweep your right arm up, twisting open. Switching sides. Your left knee stays straight. You bend your right knee, revolve the left arm up over the right, twisting open. Exhale, release the pose. Stepping the left foot back, bending into your right knee, bringing your right thigh parallel to the earth. Really pressing down through the outside edge of your left foot. Your arms are at a diagonal. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Pull your low belly in. Feel strong and grounded to the earth here. Then bring your hands up to your hips. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Every inhalation, pull your front heel back, your back foot forward. We're going to find a micro pulse. Inhale, feel the energy course up from the earth into your heart. Exhale, sit down deeper. Inhale, pull the energy up. Exhale, get down with the hips. Inhale, lift a tiny bit up. Exhale, get down with the hips. Lower your hands down to the inside of the right foot. Slowly walking your hands to the middle of your mat. Your toes are slightly in, your heels are slightly out. Grab elbows and hang forward. Pull your feet towards one another to engage the inner thighs. Stay here holding elbows or grab the big toes. Lengthen and fold. Feel the energy once again. On the inhalation, the energy flows up the back of the legs. The exhalations, it flows over your hips and down your spine, over your head towards the earth. Experiencing this upward and downward flow of energy in the body. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bending into the other knee. Bringing your hands out at an angle, really ground into the back edge of the back foot. Lengthening the spine, pressing the hips back. Feeling the front heel pull back towards the inner arch of the back foot so the legs are super engaged and you feel very strong and rooted to the earth here. Walking the hands slowly back, bring your hands to your hips, then your hands to your heart. Shoulders right over your hips. You may close your eyes if you want to. Inhale, pull the front heel back foot forward, engage the legs. Exhale, get down with the hips. Inhale, pull the energy up into the heart center. Exhale, sit down deeper. Inhale, micro pulse coming up. Exhale, get down with the hips. Inhale, pull the energy up the legs. Exhale, sit down deep. Release your hands back down. Bring your toes to face the long side of the mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, switch. Lift your left arm up. Keeping the sacrum even, release the arm down. Grab opposite elbows and hang forward. Or grab the big toes or the back ankles, folding forward, long spine. Once again, feeling the current of the energy traveling up the legs, washing over the hips, the sacrum, and flowing down the spine to the earth. Inhalation, the energy travels up the legs. Exhalation, it flows down the spine. Bring your hands to the mat. Out in front of you, lengthen the spine. Then you're going to bend your left knee, stay up, or sit all the way down onto the heel, flexing your right toes up towards the sky. Stay here, fingertips on the mat, or extend the arms out long. Fingertips to the earth, feeling grounded, secure, safe, and connected. Feeling fluid in the body. Switch to the other side, or sit all the way down onto the heel. Stay here, extend the arms. Feel expansive, feel your heart opening. Advanced version is to smile. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Extend the spine, once again folding forward. Lots and lots of forward folds because they are so soothing, grounding, and calming to the nervous system. Bring your hands to the mat, shifting the hips back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, and then knees all the way down to the ground. We're setting up once again for Pincha Prep, forearms parallel to one another in the sides of the mat. Curl the toes under and extend the legs. If at any point you start to feel yourself collapse in the shoulders, then come down into Balasana. Otherwise, breathe deeply, fluidly, and slowly in and out the nose, building some heat and burning away that which no longer serves you. On your next exhalation, bring your seat to your heels in Balasana. If you're a Vata type, you may have very dry skin. You can get lost in your thoughts, become distracted and restless when you become unbalanced. You may absolutely love heart openers, a very vigorous vinyasa, but it's a calming, grounding, soothing practice that's going to balance you out. Rise up to sitting on your heels. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart, lengthen your tailbone down. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. These circular movements, bringing our attention to flowing in the rhythm of our breath, will ground and steady us. Inhale, stretch the arms forward. Bring the left arm under the right arm, perhaps the palms touch. Lift the elbows up to shoulder height and then relax your shoulder blades down your back. Engage your low abs. The tailbone is still lengthening down towards the floor. You can bring your thumbs now towards your third eye, the midpoint in your forehead, and straighten the arms other side, right arm under left, perhaps palms together. Elbows up to shoulder level, relax the shoulder blades away from the ears. Expanding the lungs in 360 degrees on each inhalation. Each exhalation slower and smoother than the last. Shift over to the side, extend your legs now out long. Inhale, lengthen the spine, fold. And exhale, grab onto your shins, your ankles, or around your feet. Folding forward in Paschimottanasana. Inhale, rise up. And slowly, smoothly, like you're moving through honey, open your legs out wide in a V. Come to the point where there's tension, but it does not hurt in any way. Flex your feet, make sure that they're pointing straight up to the sky, and then lower down any amount. On your next deep breath in, slowly come back up and help that leg forward. Slowly gliding down onto our backs. Pulling the knees in towards the chest. Pressing the low back down into the earth. Now pull the left knee in towards your chest. Relaxing and releasing the low back here. Every inhalation, feel your belly rise, then your heart lift. Every exhalation, soften. If you want a deeper stretch, you can now grab onto opposite elbows around the knee. Relaxing here, or inhale, lift the chin in towards the knee, lift the right leg, extend. Continuing to breathe deeply as you relax and release your head and leg back to the earth. Perhaps you can pull the knee in a little bit closer to your chest now. Straighten your left leg up to the sky, grab onto the back of the hamstring and pull the leg towards you. Stay here, lift your shoulders up, lift your right leg up, or extend the right leg out in front of you, engaging the belly, pulling your navel in towards your spine. And slowly release the pose, pulling the knee in closer towards your chest. Maybe walking the hands up a little bit farther. Slowly release the stretch. Then coming over onto your right side, pull the left heel towards your bum, feeling a nice stretch through the left thigh. Release your foot, gliding your left knee over towards the right. Stretch your arms out from the shoulders, relaxing and releasing. Now only if you want to take it deeper, extending your left leg long out towards the right. Flex your right foot, revolving, twisting, restoring here. Releasing the leg, pulling both knees into the chest, revolve the low back, massaging the low back in circles on the floor, switching direction. Now pull the right knee into the chest, feeling the low back, the sacrum expand here with each exhalation. If you want to go deeper, grab onto opposite elbows. You can lift the chin towards the knee, lift the left leg, pressing the belly down towards the earth. Releasing the head and releasing the left leg, pulling the knee in perhaps a little closer. Now extending the right leg up to the sky, grab onto the back of the right leg, pulling the right leg towards your chest, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Stay here, lift the shoulders, lift the left leg up, flatten your belly down towards the earth. If you want to go a little bit deeper, extending the left leg out towards your left foot. Inhale, extending, reaching, coming up a little higher. And slowly relaxing back. You may want to walk your hands up a little higher up the leg, pulling the leg a little bit closer towards you. Releasing the leg, rolling over onto your side, grabbing the foot and pulling your heel in towards your back. Feeling a nice stretch through the thigh here. Release the right knee over towards the left. Spread your arms out wide, relaxing into this restorative twist. Only if you want to take the twist deeper, extend your leg out, flexing your right foot, opening up. Relaxing and releasing the leg, bringing the soles of your feet together now. Bring your right palm to your belly and your left hand on top of your heart. Taking a deep breath in, feel your belly rise, then your heart rise. Exhaling slowly out. Like a wave, feeling your belly rise on each inhalation and then your heart, your entire body softening with each exhalation. Allowing your brow to soften, your jaw to unhinge, the tongue to fall to the floor of the mouth. Becoming aware of your physical body from the tips of your toes up your legs to your hips, hips to your heart, shoulders all the way down to your fingertips. Feel the texture of your clothes against your skin and your body and its weight on the earth. And see if you can let go a little bit more, softening and releasing, allowing the earth to carry and hold you. Extending the legs out long now. Notice what parts of your body feel perhaps disconnected or interconnected. Feeling into your physical body. Feel the movement of your breath. Where do you sense the breath? Nose, belly, chest. Be aware of your breathing. Now imagine you're observing
Notice how you are doing
emotionally.
emotionally.
You see yourself lying here.
Is there a thought
Grounded to
pattern
the
that's
earth.
repeating? Are you planning or daydreaming?
Become aware of the part of you who is observing. No need to change anything, just be aware of your thoughts. This is the witness, untouched and unbound. Bringing your attention now into your
energy
infinite
body.
potential that is the part of you. Feel the energy vibration within yourself and relaxing to any spaciousness and stillness that you feel. Feeling the beat of your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of your breath. Feel the heat of your body. And allow yourself to let go of the breath of your attention and to relax into deep, deep relaxation. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, rolling over onto your side, bending your knees. Beginning to wake up slowly. When you're ready, press a hand into the mat to come up seated. Bringing your hand to your heart, grounding down through the sitting bones. Taking a moment to pull your attention inward. Open your eyes, feeling more grounded and soothed than before. Wishing you radiant love, joy, and serenity. Namaste.